23-year-old Connor Climo was looking for places to strike. According to a criminal complaint, his plan was to commit violent attacks on both a Las Vegas synagogue and a bar serving LGBTQ customers. Authorities were tipped off by his online communications with a white supremacist group. When federal agents arrested him Thursday, they found bomb-making materials and 2 rifles. Tonight, he's in federal custody and could face up to 10 years in prison.
Turn it on as so.
The complaint also cited this interview with Climo from local ABC affiliate KTNV 3 years ago.
I have my Bushmaster AR-15 rifle, my handy-dandy knife.
Showing off his arsenal as a self-appointed neighborhood watchman.
If there is a possibly very determined enemy, we have at least the means to deal with it.
More than 2,000 miles away in Winter Park, Florida, another apparent plot, thwarted. Richard Clayton appeared before a judge today, arrested after a Facebook post echoing the terror of El Paso, Texas. 3 more days of probation left, then I get my AR-15 back, he wrote. Don't go to Walmart next week. Around the country, all of it is leading to more fear and mounting frustration.
Gun reform now!
In El Paso, a passionate call for change, a week after 22 people were killed. Now, families remembering those they lost. Jordan Anchondo died protecting her baby. Maribel Hernandez-Loya leaves behind 4 children. And Derek Fudge. His life ended in Dayton, Ohio, with 8 others. The 57-year-old died in his son's arms.
Blaine, all of this has reignited the gun battle, which was front and center in Iowa today.
Yeah, in fact, Jose, that was the focus of a Democratic candidate forum in Iowa today. The question, what can be done to fight gun violence? The candidates talked about everything from stronger background checks to banning assault weapons, with many calling on Congress to take legislative action.
Hey, NBC News fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.